Greetings, I am Goddess Kara and welcome to my channel. I'm dropping videos after videos. You guys are about to see a whole lot of me because I'm back, bitches, like I never left. And we're in the park like it's a robbery or a theft because they do those quite frequently when they have no money. Whoa, and I'm at the playground with my children. And I would like to talk about everything that's going on in the world right now. So I would like to talk about everything that's going on in the world right now and how we are seeing things unfold and how life is happening so rapidly that we're forgetting to really just be present in the moment. And I know my other video talked about this, mostly because I'm rereading The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle. It's a very powerful book, right? It's a very powerful book, but it's only powerful if you can take the action and apply it to your everyday life, right? Otherwise, it's not the power of now, because the power is in now, right? It's not in the past and it's not in the future. The power is in now. So as you're reading the book, if you've never read it before, if you decide to read it, you have to really still yourself, still your mind, still your body, still your heart, and feel. And a lot of the things that are happening right now in the world makes me feel like people aren't present in the now, right? There is this huge conspiracy theory going around about Halloween, the night of Halloween, you know, and a lot of people are saying stay inside, don't come outside, don't come outside. If you look like me, don't come outside. Stay inside, don't come outside. It's about to be the purge out here, right? Zombie apocalypse, Walking Dead, like New World Order, this is it, right? And I'm grateful for a lot of people being aware of the possibility that anything can happen, but I'm also at an impasse because why is everybody acting like that, right? Why do we feel this way? Why is this the way that the world is going to go? Why can't we see the evil and choose the good? Why are we so stuck in the past that now our present is so negative that our future has no existence, right? Because that's how it feels. You know, when we stick ourselves in the past all the time, even if we're in the present and in the now, our future becomes ill, right? We can't really see clearly. And it's so interesting because I was talking about that the other day, and I'm like, a butterfly, mariposa, amarillo. And I was talking about that the other day, you know, and I was just like, if you ask me bottom line, like, where do I see my life? How do I see my life unfolding? I have no answer for you. I don't have anything past this precious moment right here talking. I don't have anything past this precious moment right here with my child, with my children. You know what I'm saying? Like the future is just so unclear at this point. Why? Because the present has become so boggled down by, and then look at this little thing. The present has become so boggled down by the past. We are constantly in torment over the past, everything that happened before. And so we fear, and where there's fear, there cannot be love. So we fear that we cannot do better, that we cannot overcome what has happened, what is being done, right? We fear the possibility of the past being our future. And in that fear, we're creating exactly what we don't desire, right? So it all plays hand in hand to everything that I've ever talked about on all of my videos. Yeah, things happen, right? But the mentality set is that people are not using the power of now, right? People are not using the power of now. People are not focusing on this moment right here. People are not being grateful for this moment right here. Not to say everybody. This is why I'm just saying people. You know, I used to be one of those people. And it's hard. It's hard to quiet the mind and still the body and really just focus on being here, right? Feeling the breeze on your skin, feeling yourself talking, right? What it feels like, what muscles are moving, how it works. allow you to appreciate the moment. But we have so many things in this world right now that those small details, those small important moments that bring us back to reality are being outshone, right? And so we can't see that, because all we see is destruction, disaster, hate, and fear. Things that love cannot exist in. And so my question is, why do we need more love? Well, we need more love for our children, right? Because we are children. We are all children, right? And there is a lot of fear in us as children. There's a lot of fear in us as children, which builds us up to a lot of hate in us as children. And as I'm raising 2 children, right? 2 youthful boys, it has become so clear to me how easy it is for us to forge our responsibility on someone else, right? By putting them in daycare, by putting them in school, allowing their environment, right, nature, right, and their biology, nurture, to shape them. And in every case, if every parent is not a conscious parent, is not a conscious and loving parent, we're gonna get some kids who are not conscious and loving, right? We're gonna get some kids who are not aware. We're gonna get some kids that are not present in the moment. They're just here living in fear. And so that causes hate, right? Pain, right? And the other day, there was a shooting, right? There was a shooting, a school shooting. A kid was getting bullied. He brought a gun to school and he shot his bullies, right? That type of thing, that right there is because we are not living in the present moment. We are so stuck in the past that we have failed to shape our children for now, right? So that means our future, for our future, it's unclear, right? Because now everybody's focusing on this negative entity that just happened, instead of saying, oh my gosh, mental health is a fucking thing, and we should really get together as a community and handle this situation so that the rest of our future can exist. Because at this point, it doesn't, right? So I've been taking a hiatus, right? Because I just felt like I was dying. And I have always felt like an old soul. I've been told this a lot, but I've always felt that way. And I feel very in tune with Mother Earth, with nature, with animals, with living beings, right? With anything that's living, doesn't matter, right? I've always, and even the dead sometimes. We get into that another time. But anyway, I've always felt divinely connected, right? Like, and there's a little squirrel. And so when the world is in pain, I'm in pain, right? And these months that I've taken a hiatus from social media and YouTube, I've just felt like I was dying. And I would say that a lot, and I still say it. You know, I feel like I'm dying. I'm dying. I feel like I'm dead. I'm dying. Like, that's what I've been saying. And it's not to sound negative. It's just to sound realistic. Okay, slide down. It's not to sound negative. It's just realistic. Like, the world we are living in is trash, right? We may try to pretty it up with new buildings, right? But we're stopping the population, the growth, right? Because obviously there's an issue with the population that we already have, right? So the bigger picture, they get it at the top of the food chain. They get the bigger picture. They've been trying to stop it from continuing to happen, but that's not the problem. The problem is not creating new life. The problem is shifting the mindset of existing life. The issue is with existing life, right? Because we allow all of these people to live, like we have a choice, right? We have a choice in whether they live or not. But we do, and that's another topic. That's another topic. It's important that we focus on it's important that we focus on existing life. And it's important that we focus on our youth. And we can only do that if we learn to release the fear, all of the negative energy and entities, and embrace love. So instead of coming together for a conspiracy theory where the world is about to end up as shit, let's look at now. The world is already shit, right? There are so many things that COVID-19 has changed for our race, for our society, for our humanity, right? There are so many things that have changed. Like life is not as it was before it happened, and it's only declining. The more that we think everything is okay, the more that everything is not okay. That's what I'm trying to get at here. We push the problems aside, right? and we just focus on whatever it is that we want instead of what we need, right? And then you have to ask yourself, why? Moral of the story, moral of this conversation before it gets too long and I get frustrated because I can't really say anything without my kids interrupting me. Let's be the change we desire to see, and that can only happen with you and me, right? And it takes awareness, and it takes research, and it takes responsibility, and it takes accountability, and it takes love, and it takes passion, right? So you have to be passionate and you have to love what you are doing. And if those two things don't apply to you, then just live your life and we'll make it work. And I say this to a lot of people and they say, well, that's never gonna happen. And I'm like, that's the mentality I'm talking about. Who taught you that? And why? Why are you still under this constraint? And now that my child is screaming, I am going to get off. Thanks for watching. This is Goddess. I pray you guys enjoy the rest of this beautiful day, and I'm out.